of low pressure that's working its way on up out to sea eventually, actually. But we're looking at plenty of rain from southern New Jersey back in through the nation's capital. Here's the rain snow line through here. We're still seeing rain and freezing rain through northern New Jersey and on into southeast Pennsylvania around Philadelphia. Most of that's rain right now, but still some very significant icing in northern New Jersey. Around New York City right now, we're still getting rain with some sleet pellets in there, but northward towards Albany, that's all snow. Moderate snow at that with a very cold temperature. And our own Mark Mancuso standing by in Albany. I see it's snowing there. Mark, how's it going?
Well, as you can see, we are deep in the heart of a snowstorm here in Albany, New York. Since we last met, the snow has intensified, and we've been doing some driving around the Capital District, and we know that the roadways are very slick and hazardous. We've been talking with the DOT, also with the state police and the National Weather Service, and the same story comes by from all of these people is that if you don't have to drive today around the Capital District, don't. There have been reports of several accidents around the area, as you would expect. And of course, today being the big primary day, it looks like that the voter turnout here will be affected with this snow. We've had reports from the thruway that travel is slick and hazardous. There's been freezing rain and snow as you travel south down to New York City. So it's just not a good day to be out on the roads. As we were talking, the snow has continued to come on down. As we take a look here, you can see that the snow has been accumulating. Oh, it looks like about 4 to 5 inches now, and this snow is forecast to continue to intensify throughout the nighttime hours. Conditions are just getting terrible right now, and they should be horrific tonight. So if we do advise, if you do have to vote, you want to vote, do it early because conditions will just get worse tonight. Heavy snow should continue right through the midnight hour, and when all is said and done, we'll probably see about 10 to 15 inches here in the Capital District.
Thank you very much, Mark. We'll be checking back with you later. Well, as it looks right now, we're also seeing heavy snow in many other areas, but we'll take you back to the map, show you the satellite picture. One place that got a big burst of heavy snow, but now it's pretty quiet, is Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. You see right now the back edge of the clouds moving on out towards the east now, and so the heavy snow is really continuing around where Mark is in central New York and on into the Boston area, actually experiencing moderate snow right now. Show you the temperatures, and we've got some cold air here. 14 degrees right now in Rochester. It's 15 in Erie. You factor in the wind, which is very gusty out of the north or the northwest, and we have a wind chill reading of minus 13 in Rochester, and right where Mark Mancuso is, it feels like 2 degrees. Well, also Jeff Morrow is standing by in Somerset, Pennsylvania, and I understand it's snowing pretty good there too, right, Jeff?
That's right, Janine. We have a fair amount of snow. It's been snowing ever since we got here about an hour and a half or so ago. More snow here definitely than what we saw in Pittsburgh this morning. Pittsburgh, where we were, was between 1, maybe an inch and a half. Up here we have between 3 and 4 inches of snow. You were just talking about the cold temperatures and the cold wind chills. Well, we're definitely feeling that up here too. For March the 7th, this is a very, very wintry day in south central Pennsylvania. That's the Pennsylvania Turnpike behind me here, otherwise known as Interstate 76. And you can see that it's still fairly clear. I expect that is because of the highness of the sun angle still kind of melting things. Plus, this is a well-salted and well-sanded road. But as the sun gets lower in the sky and the snow continues to come down late this afternoon and evening, it'll probably start accumulating even on the turnpike itself. So that's pretty much the scene here. We're definitely still very much in the grip of wintertime, Janine.
All right, Jeff, we thank you very much, and we'll be checking back with you a little bit later.
Okay.
Okay, also, we're looking at moderate snows in Boston with a half-mile visibility at this point. Boston, you're only 3.5 or so inches away from breaking your all-time seasonal snowfall record that was set back in the 93-94 season. Right now, some pretty moderate snows throughout the area. You can see it on the radar. They're moving through there with the darker and deeper green colors. Also around Hartford, some pretty moderate snow, but our rain snow line basically cuts through Cape Cod, south of Providence, right along around New Haven and Connecticut, around Bridgeport. That's all rain. Also on New York City and around Long Island, that's going to be rain as well. So that will continue to fall. And as we get the colder temperatures out towards coastal Connecticut, that will probably change on over to snow. Again, before it's all said and done, we think upwards of 6 inches through many areas of northern, southern New England, back in through central portions of Pennsylvania.